As it has become increasingly apparent by now, there are a lot of bad albums out there. But somehow they're bad ones that nobody talks about. Bad albums that they let slip under the radar. And today I'm bringing awareness to those albums in particular. Here are bad albums you've never heard of. Expensive Smoke by Smoke Supreme and Smoking Skull. Musically unimpressive from both artists. Smoking Skull has a one-sided delivery that is only meant to work with very specific production, and Smoke Supreme is one of the worst rappers I've ever heard. He sounds like he doesn't want to be here. Honestly, I didn't want to be here when listening to this album either, so I'll give this a 0.3. Brennan Jones 1 by Brennan Jones. For most of the duration, which thank God it's only 19 minutes, Brennan Jones sounds like doodle bop over some pretty mediocre club beats that Slime Sato would have rejected if offered to him. You also can't call people NPCs just for not liking the album when you're the NPC for actually liking this album. Besides, the people who actually like this album are the equivalent of Kanye West fans. And for that, this gets a goose egg. A big fat 0. Flucking Glitch by Emerson. The individual who made this, Emerson, has groomed his underage audience, which consisted of mostly 13-year-olds. The SHLITTY music attached to this flucking album doesn't make up for it either. It just makes things much worse. For your own mental sanity, do not listen to this. Welcome Home by Rello. Don't let all the features and the fact that he's signed to 300 Entertainment fool you. They just want to make him seem better than he actually is. And that's the problem. Rello is not a good rapper, but despite that, they give him the same treatment as one of the mainstream big dogs. His grating delivery over every beat shows that his reliance on these features might be to try and save these songs after he ruined it. But as he soon finds out, the features he recruited for this aren't as capable as he thought he were. Just goes to show that he did not change at all from the world star hip-hop appearance he made. Ethered by Big Boogie, pretty much all of his albums are illegible for this list. I just chose this one because it's the lowest rated and sounds the worst in my opinion. And I hate to say it, but Boogie's drive delivery is worse than Rello's. Ruins almost every track he's on, and it doesn't help that there's a YTB Fat feature as well. AOTY's self-titled. His voice can pretty much be used in the same way that makes Kodak Black's albums so painful to listen to. He can make himself sound pretty intolerable when he wants to. And he's somehow worse than him. The Throne by Adam Calhoun, All As On Mega by Fairjato Blow, Trap and Trump by Bez, Believe in Fairjato Blow, Super Bigot by Bryson Gray, American Boy by Tyson James, No Apologies by Teffer, Stony the Patriot by Stony Dude Bro, and Mega Gang by Amor Shabazz. Wanna guess what all of these albums have in common? They're bad political albums that try to push certain viewpoints on you. With the Throne's case, Adam is a piece of shit who couldn't even care about how the state of the world he's in because of his unrelentless anger. And with Super Bigot, Bryson manipulates you into thinking you're a bad person because you didn't vote for Trump. All of these albums are trying to tell you the wrong message. So please do yourself a favor and don't listen to albums like these. Listen to albums that have better messages behind them. Before this video ends, let me quickly mention the many other albums that are eligible for this list, but won't go into detail because I just summarized all 6 of those albums in a whole and don't want to waste more of your time. Winter Can Be Murder by Icy Narco, Fetbody by Blackberry JB, The Kendrick by AOTY, Diego by Lil Xan, Troubles in the Trap Volume 2 by Steven Cannon, Diana by Famous Dex, I Still Am by Lil Gotti, Forever by Stunna for Vegas, Light Before Death by YNJ, Shad Fruit by Rose Muled, Weeba Paradise Volume 1 by Lil Meercation, Songs to Get P-Worded to by Young Bud P. There are probably many other albums I left out, so please comment albums that I left out in this video. If this video does well enough, I'll make more videos in this style. But for now, see you next time.